Hey guys, it's me again. I know these videos are probably annoying that I'm not showing my face whatsoever. Um, that's still undecided if I'm going to show it eventually or not. But for now, as you may know, if you watch any of my other videos, I had some issues with privacy and people finding me online who I did not want to find me. Um, and it's a long story, but I just prefer privacy for right now. So this wasn't always the case. I used to have my face visible on my YouTube channel, and I don't think it's really I don't know. I don't think anything really bad would have happened to me if I continued, but I'm just trying to be safe. So let me continue on the topic, which is moon manifesting and moon magic. So, okay. We have the new moon today, I believe. If not, no, tomorrow. I think that's tomorrow. The new moon, and the new moon is essentially it's for new things. So you just think new moon, new things. You write down what you want new in your life. What do you want to manifest, co-create with the universe? And these cycles are fast. The new moon and the full moon, between the two, it's every 2 weeks. So there's a new moon, and then 2 weeks later, it's the full moon. 2 weeks later, it's the new moon again. So it's really it's these fast cycles. I'm finding myself with a few days before the new moon, I'm already trying to manifest. And then post full moon, I feel the clearing energy. That's how it works. The full moon is for clearing, and the new moon is for bringing in new. Okay, so that's really the bare minimum of moon magic. So how do I manifest using the moon cycles for assistance? At this point in my awakening that I've gone through, it's really second nature to me to manifest with the moon, meaning that I do not even take a second thought about it. It just happens. I just start writing things down. It's almost like I can tell whenever there's a moon phase, whether it's full or new. Sometimes it's hard to even discern between the two, because sometimes even though the full moon's about clearing things out, it's in order to make room for new. You might find yourself clearing out your closets. You might find yourself doing a lot of clearing energy rituals. You might find yourself letting people go or taking a break or breaking up even. The new moon, that's the opposite. You might find someone new come into your life. All of a sudden, you're like, hey, where'd you come from? Could be a friend from the past. It could be a new person. It could be a romantic interest. Just to update you all in my life, I had a person I've been talking to for many years, kind of on and off, and we're kind of all of a sudden not talking. And I don't really know why that happened, but I feel that it's kind of a result of my co-creation and my manifesting that I'm doing. This person's been a part of that manifestation, but right now I'm focusing on my career. So I'm finding a really big shift in the new energy coming in with that. I'm just having all these new ideas, thoughts about what I want to do, etc., and they're all coming from this new place. And everyone has their own journey that they're dealing with, whether that's some sort of baggage from your past, some sort of health problem, some sort of relationship issue, some sort of lack of relationship. Everyone has their own problems that they're dealing with on their journey. It's unique to them. So some of us have more than others. But the new moon can be about really honing in on that one thing that you want to hone in on, versus the full moon being what do you want to let go of? What's really not serving you? What's not helping you in the long run? So yeah, I guess that's really what the moon magic, that's how it works. And I've been also I've been charging my crystals recently. You can usually feel the energy if you're really intuitive, a few days before the actual moon cycle. If you Google astrology calendar or astronomy calendar online, you can download this to your own, your Google calendar or your Mac calendar, your Apple calendar, whatever you use, and you can always see when there's a moon new or full, and it also it can detail other like astrological events going on or astronomical events going on. It's pretty cool. So, that being said, we be manifesting. We be manifesting with the full moon and the new moon cycles that are coming in. So, with the new moon, you may find like, it's almost like for me, the energy of this current new moon, it's almost like, it's kind of, well, for me, it's been pretty calm. But it's just like, kind of realizing things, like subtle realizations, like, hey, this relationship may not work because this person lives far away, or, it's just like hey, like, I'm really good at doing this, I might as well pursue it. It's these subtle realizations, or, yeah, that's the message I'm getting today. So to help you with your manifesting, like, write down, if you don't already do it, you can write in a journal. I recommend writing in a journal for the most magical experience. The paper is, it's just really powerful to write on a piece of paper. You can also write it on your computer, type it on your computer, but it's, for some reason, I've always heard for other people, like when they've manifested things, that they wrote it down in a journal and then they put it away and they forget about it, and then they find later that it happened. So I recommend that. And, I think I'm going to actually go and do that in my journal right now. I'm going to write down things that I want to manifest. I wrote them on my computer, but I haven't written them in the actual, like, physical realm, because I've been lazy. So, yeah. So write down your manifestations, and it might not like happen in one cycle. Like, it might not be like, oh, the full moon it's here, or oh, the next new moon it's here. It might take a long time, but if you write it down, it gets stored into your subconscious. And if you believe in, the workings of the universe will come through, the forces will come through to help you make it happen. Sometimes in an unexpected way, sometimes in the way you want. But just remember this last piece of advice, like, when you are manifesting, it's like you can have anything you want, but at what cost? So remember that, like, make sure you're like, when you're doing this manifesting exercise, it's like, okay, yeah, like, I want this, but, make sure you do it in a way that makes you feel comfortable with yourself and about yourself. And you can always push your limits, but you can't take things back. So there is some level of, making sure that what you're doing makes you feel good about yourself, how you're going to do it. Okay. Take care.